I am Johnny Scoville, and this is take two because I got marbles in my mouth this morning. I just reviewed this Sam's House Boxcar Hippie because I'm a hippie. Kind of at heart, I'm a hippie. Let me read you this. This sauce journey began when I was just a long-haired metalhead in high school, growing peppers in my backyard. The dude was growing peppers in his backyard as a metalhead in high school. You kidding me? And after that, he went to culinary school, okay? He started his grind as a professional chef. Only when he merged his two passions of gastronomy and hot peppers was Sam's House born. The ingredients in this sauce is red wine vinegar, fire-roasted tomato, fire-roasted red peppers. I love fire-roasted anything, for real. Red onion, Trinidad scorpion, garlic, preserved lime, chili de árbol, cilantro salt, toasted spices, which is something I've never said in a video before, as an ingredient. He doesn't just have his spices, he toasts them. Citric acid and chia seed powder. Don't know what chia seed powder tastes like, but if you took it out of this sauce wouldn't be the same. Now, this is the second time I reviewed this because I just had a blooper. But here we go, and here's the pour. I was at the, look at this pour, people. I'm getting really good with my pours. I should be after, what? A lot. This is the 5,310th video, I think. Sam's House, Boxcar Hippie. I am Johnny Scoville, and this is JC. Now, this is a very, very complex sauce. The spices play a huge role. The cilantro plays a huge role. Obviously, the garlic and the Trinidad scorpion do as well, but it's a very, very complex sauce. Now, the problem with a sauce like this is if you're a brand new chili head, the complexity is lost on you. Because it's warm. It would be very hot for a non-chili head. If you're a chili head, it's going to fall somewhere between maybe 6 and up, 5 and up. But that's hot for a non-chili head. But there's a lot going on, the cilantro and the spices, and it's just really, it's a beautiful sauce. Here's the funny thing about this sauce. He's a unique grower, a unique sauce maker. I want to tell you something. If you put it in like a database and just typed in every one of these ingredients, worldwide, with all of the sauces that are created, there'd be a bunch of sauces that would pop up that have the exact, virtually the same ingredients, for the most part. And I'm telling you, they don't taste like anybody else. He's really, really unique. And you know, it's funny, we're in a time where, here's the problem. Because of hot ones and super hot and everything else going on, the chili world is growing. So there are people that are just jumping into it because it's trendy. And a lot of them are just like throwing sauce together. And you won't get that from Sam's House. Very, very unique sauces. Great burn, great flavor, complex, and great people. I burned the boys up. Sam and his wife just had a baby. So congrats on the baby. He wasn't at the Fiery Food Festival, but his crew was. I might have burned them up a little bit. Listen, that's what I do when I go to a show. It's really funny. In the Super Hot, there was a scene where I burned up Bobby McFadden, Muddy Mustache, with some tincture. And he said, I can't remember if he said if Willie Nelson hands you a joint, you smoke it. If Johnny Scoville gives you something hot, you eat it. And I think that's what he said. Or maybe he said Snoop Dogg. I'm not quite sure, but that's becoming a thing. At this last event, that was really noticeable, more so than ever before. They're like, no, I want to try that. You know, I had a half a dozen people literally say, man, if Johnny Scoville gives you something hot, eat it. Let's have it. So it's becoming a thing. So I burned the boys up at the Sam's House group. I'm going to read you a few interesting statistics that I bet you never thought about. Your dome grows faster, ages faster than your feet do. The reason is, here's why. Time moves at different rates depending on how close an object is to the gravitational field, i.e. the Earth, even at a micro, small scale. It's pretty interesting. All right, so you got to get up in the morning. You got to go to work, or you got something important to do. What do? You set an alarm. That's what we all do. What did they do before that, before alarms? You didn't have a rooster in your backyard. What did they do? I'll tell you what they did. There were a gig. You had a gig. There were jobs called knocker-uppers. You were a knocker-upper. That was the name of the gig. What do you do for work? I'm a knocker-upper. That person would go around in the morning, and he knew what time you had to be up. If you had a certain time, he'd knock on your door. Think of it like a room service, like you need a wake-up call at a hotel. It was like a wake-up call on the street, but a dude would knock on your door, and he was a knocker-upper. Pretty interesting. Now you know. Dinosaurs had 372 days in a year versus our 365 now. During the time of the dinosaurs, the Earth turned faster. A day lasted only 23 and a half hours. Huh. Interesting. I don't have enough time in my day now. You imagine that? Clock. This is a very fascinating one. I'm only going to read a couple more, but clocks that measure vibrations of atoms, okay, they're the most precise clocks of all. The most precise atomic clocks, if they had been running since the beginning of the universe, they would still only be off by 1/2 of a second today. That's a pretty accurate watch. This is a very accurate watch. This is a Bulova. Let me tell you about this watch real quick. I'm going to end it here. I'm going to tell you about this watch. This is cool. This was originally made for the UDTs, like pre-seal, and they didn't go with this design. Now, it's a beautiful design. It's made by Bulova. What they did was for years and years they made this, and it was with an automatic movement. If you look at this, this is not an automatic, it was a quartz movement. This is an automatic. You see the smooth sweep? It doesn't, quartz does this. All right. And an automatic does this, a smooth sweeping hand. So this is an automatic. Now, most of the automatics they've done were, I think it was a cheaper movement. This is a limited run that Bulova did. It's called a midship is the name of the watch. But this, it's got a domed, it's really cool domed crystal. Very gorgeous watch, but this was a limited run of only 1,000 pieces, and this is number 42 of 1,000. That little rectangle below, do you see the rectangle below, two-tone? If it's ever compromised and water gets in there, that will change color to let you know that there's been your watch has got a problem. Anyway, so while this may not be as accurate as an atomic clock, it looks really good on my wrist. We're going to wrap it up now. Sam's House, thank you so much for the sauce. In the description box, you're going to see a link for Sam's House. They really, really do make great sauces. Good dude, good people. Congrats on the baby. I'm psyched for you guys. Right there, you're going to see Johnny Jr. That is my offspring, my son. And he is a chip off the old blockhead. He does what I do. So please go over and watch him and give him a subscribe. If you have not subscribed to this channel, I'm asking you to. Hit the subscribe button. I'd like you to like this video. Share it around. Don't smash that like button like people say, it sounds ridiculous. You want to gently tickle the like button. That's all. It's not a smash. Why do you smash anything? You gently tickle the like button, and it'll thank you. So tickle that like button and share this with other people. There's Tommy Scover, my brother. He runs the Lifeboat. Great channel. Challenges I've done, and this is for Pepperology. All the brand new chili heads are going to be eating peppers with me this chili season. I have a box of pods on the way to my house right now. I love you guys. Make it a spectacular day. That's my goal. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the